Hi guys, it's the Sparx. I'm sorry that I haven't been on, posting many videos and stuff. And I was in a car accident on Christmas, so we weren't able to film our Christmas, YouTube special. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer questions about The Fault in Our Stars. Just that to get my perspective on it, like my opinion. So I'm going to do a series of questions, and I'm just going to kind of answer them in my opinion. So let's see. Um, okay. So Hazel says in the movie, or in the book, I kind of wanted to be little. I wanted to be like 6 years old or something. Do you ever wish you could go back to being little for a while? Do you have a favorite memory you would like to relive? Well, I would definitely like to go back to being little because, then growing up, it comes with, you gotta, soon you gotta get your own place to live, you gotta get a car, so it's much harder. My favorite memory, I think, would be when I had this dog named Kahlua, and she would literally, if I fell asleep in the car, she'd, sleep in my lap. My best memories were with her. She was, my companion. Um, let's see. Augusta says the world is not a wish-granting factory, which is another way of saying life's not fair. When have you most felt like life was unfair? I think I definitely felt like life was unfair when when my mother passed away, because I felt like I was only 9. It wasn't fair because, she was barely in the world. I was barely old, so she didn't get to spend much of her life with me, and I said it was unfair because, I didn't get to have a mom, and it was hard. What do you like or dislike about Hazel's relationship with her parents? What I like about her relationship with her parents is that she can tell them anything, and they listen, and then they give their opinion. They don't just override her, when she's trying to say something. They don't just take that. They listen. What I don't like about her parents is that they kind of treat her as if she wasn't supposed to go anywhere with her machines or whatever, but they treat her as if, they don't want to let her do anything. But it's good to let her do anything because it's going to get her strength up, you know, and hopefully win over the cancer. Monica breaks up with Isaac because she can't handle his impending blindness. We later find out that Augustus stayed with his previous girlfriend because he didn't want to break up with a girl who had cancer. Who made the better choice? I think Augustus made the better choice because that was really mean of Monica. You don't just break up with somebody because they're going to go blind. That's definitely devastating because now they're going through a hard time because now they're not going to be able to see, and then you do something like that. That's really wrong. Augustus, at least, he did their thing because, yeah, who would want to break up with someone who had cancer? It would make them feel like, oh, they didn't like me. They found out I have cancer, and then, it was over. Um, Isaac's definition of true love is that love is keeping the promise to love, even if you don't understand the promise when you made it. Do you agree with his definition? If not, what is your definition of true love? My definition of true love is when you love each other, so much, and you would do anything for each other, and, you would never hurt them. I do like Isaac's definition, but, I love is keeping the promise to love. I like, so either or. I'm gonna do two more questions. What is wrong? Was it wrong for Augustus and Hazel to have sex? Why or why not? Are there wrong things that become okay to do? It wasn't wrong, but it was kind of dangerous because Hazel's lungs aren't that well, so anything that happened, she could have maybe not breathed, and and but it wasn't wrong, It's that they love each other, whatever. But it was a little bit dangerous because, you know, anything can happen. Um, are there wrong things that become okay to do in certain circumstances? Well, yeah. So it's wrong to, take stuff, but sometimes there could be circumstances where somebody's just so hurt that you have to do it yourself. I'm going to do one last question. When Augustus dies, Hazel writes that he died after a lengthy battle with human consciousness, a victim, as you will be, of the universe's need to make and unmake all that is possible. What does she mean by this? Why would you say he died? I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm not going to do that. What did you... Okay, because she has cancer, Hazel is part of a club she never wanted to join. The Unofficial Kid with Cancer Club. Are you a part of any club you wish you didn't belong to? I'm not really part of any club, no. So, that question's kind of doesn't, Why is the book entitled The Fault in Our Stars? I think it's entitled that because, The Fault in Our Stars, because they have their own stars and there's a fault in them because they have cancer. So, the fault, and then they're together. So it's the fault in their, our stars. So, alright. So that is the end of the questions. We'll definitely either try and get like a New Year's video or another like dares and whatnot. So we do have a list and we are going to make more, me and my friend Sammy. Again, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to post a Christmas video. I was in a car accident, but luckily, me and my dad survived. So this is Sparx, and I'm signing out. See ya!